once again, like when you see yourself portrayed on a screen, like you feel less crazy. You're like, oh, right, no, this isn't crazy. This is called self-protection. This is me taking my power, taking my agency, and being smart about how I walk around at night so that like I just get home safely, which is all I want to do. That's all I'm looking for is to get home tonight safely. Yeah.
The last scene at the end where the woman was sitting on the bus stop and she starts adjusting her clothing to cover her skin more. Um, that last scene especially resonated with me because when I was in middle school or maybe my first year of high school, I was attacked on a bus.
Mhm.
And there was nothing that I wore, there
Yeah.
was nothing that I explicitly did to welcome that type of violence. But the fact that it even has to be in the forethought of my mind to protect myself, that this is a possibility that could happen. It never should have happened. It never should happen to anybody just trying to get home, to work, to anywhere.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, I don't want to speak on like the the bus service or anything like that, but I do think that there should be some type of safety precautions for people getting from place to place. I think that because, you don't think about these things, but they do happen. And I think that I know that in South Korea they have women only buses. Maybe
Yeah.
things like that could be implemented over here. But at the end of the day, people, men, abusers, they shouldn't be doing these things in the first place. And
Yeah.
I think that this film did a really good example of kind of just demonstrating the innate fear that um, women have. Men can have it too, but I know it especially affects women. Just women have
Yeah.
going from place to place. Even sometimes I've even heard of friends being assaulted at clubs because a man came on to them and they didn't reciprocate. I know that there was this case not that long ago where a man punched a woman in the face because she didn't want to give him his number.
Oh,
I
wow.
think that it's it's unfair, but it is a genuine reality that women do have to protect themselves, be a little more cautious about things that should just be mundane, just regular things. And that's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, women are survivors, women are strong, and nothing's gonna stop me, anyone, from living their purpose, doing what they need to do in life. And
Right.
I think that's the what I hope people take from this film, even though that is a genuine fear. Um, that's not all that life is. There's still beauty in life, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's really beautifully said, Dana. I want the filmmaker to listen to this conversation and hear, especially all the things that you just said, because that's really powerful. Yeah, so I think what I want to say in response to that is that while we're trying to make the world a better place and a safer place for women, things are going to happen along the way, and that is the thing. Like, how do we make space for the pain and the trauma so that it doesn't keep us from achieving our purpose in life, right? And that is, I'm just reiterating what you just said because it was so powerful. Like, because like I'm a problem solver. Like, I want all of these horrible things to go away, and like, there's enough resources, and there's these films, and like, why can't it all just stop? And why don't, men just stop hurting women and all these things? But, we know it's complicated, it's case by case, and this is the life's work. But ultimately, we only have power over ourselves, right?